Okay, thank you so much. Hello, everybody. I hope you are safe and observing the social distancing in Nigeria. I'm very pleased to be on this Zoom call. I'm in London at the moment, and it's quite strict here. You can't really go out. But I just want to touch on a few points about marketing. And the first thing I would say is marketing has to be a commitment, a daily activity. You need to have a routine. You need to have a process, and you need to engage. So engaging is the real background for me. I mean, and I don't think engaging should be engaging because you want to make money. And I think engaging because you want to create value is the most sustainable mode of operation. And how do you really test your engagement? I mean, you really need to engage. I engage emotionally with family, friends, colleagues, and customers. And today I would like to focus on the aspect of getting feedback, because business development, sales, and marketing is about creating value and continuously modifying your proposition and modifying your strategy, your systems, your processes to address issues, challenges, problems, and meet the needs of people in your ecosystem. So how do you build your ecosystem? Your ecosystem is family, friends, colleagues, and individuals that you work with, as well as your customers and clients. But a lot of people focus on customers and clients. But I must tell you, you have a huge repository of potential customers and clients in your family, friends, and your staff. And this is for people in SMEs. And for people who are working at the moment, peradventure you plan to leave your full-time job, or you've lost your job and you want to start a business, your colleagues would definitely be your customers. So if you look at the fact that at the moment we're going through a pandemic, there are different things happening all over the world. And because of the digital platform, you can sell anywhere. So don't limit yourself to selling locally. You can sell nationally, you can sell regionally, and you can sell globally. So you have to have those perspectives around your thought process and come up with a process flow diagram of how you intend to deliver your solutions, your products, your services to customers. So I'm just share my screen. I'm going to go to a slide, and I'm going to focus on delivering the customer's experience. Hold on a minute, sorry. I've got this here, and then I'm going to share my screen. Okay, can you see the?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So delivering excellent customer experience, I think a lot of people focus more on market segmentation and buyer definition, which is the platforms gathering a lot of people, understanding demographics, needs, priorities, common interests, and building a huge database. But for me, actually delivering value in a consistent, structured, systematic manner is how you can sustain the business. So I'm going to look at the pink ones, and I'm saying the pink ones because I think women are more nature and nurture oriented. So in running a business, beside awareness, consideration, and decision, we need to retain our customers and our clients. So for me, retention is really the word. And retention is the long haul business strategy, because getting customers back and forth, you will not be able to specialize, you'll not be able to focus, and you'll not be able to consistently deliver quality value to your customers, because you may be distracted doing too many things. But that's a different business model. Some people are wired to be able to do so many things, and that's how they deliver value. But I'm looking at actually moving to the state of a mastery and expertise in your area of core competence and being known for a specific or specific products and services. And that's, you save a lot of money in business development, sales and marketing at the end of the day, because you are consistently delivering value to your clients and customers. So I would say we don't do enough desktop study. We don't do enough desktop study. And desktop study, Mr. Adeyemi, could you please share my screen, or if you can?
No, you're okay. We can see your screen. We can see your screen. Can you see from there?
I need to go to another okay, that's fine. Okay, so
okay, I can hear from
this now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, okay. Oh no, it's okay. So with the desktop, okay, with the desktop study, you're consistently looking out for what's happening, what's trending, where the problems, the issues, and the challenges are. So if you look at the touch points and pain points, the most important thing is you need to know where problems, issues, challenges, and opportunities exist that relates to the products and services that you're delivering. So that you can do with the desktop study. The desktop study online, you can review the websites of your potential customers and clients. You can look at the profiles of your potential customers and clients. You could actually engage with them on social media. And for me, one of the main areas of social media engagement is running surveys and polls. So you could actually use Google Forms, SurveyMonkey, Twitter polls. There's so many polling options, because at this point in time, there's limitation in resources. So people are pushed and pressed to make choices based on their purse and what they can afford. So I think we need to poll more to find out exactly what the issues are. So if you're calling up people and engaging with people by phone call, by emails, by meetings, you really need to understand from the data you are gathering and analyzing what the goals, because you want to go on a journey with them. So I'm back to the most important way to be successful is to have a journey, embark on a journey with your customers and clients, as opposed to the touch and go relationship of awareness, consideration, and decision. You need to retain the relationship, and that goes to retainerships, goes to different business models of subscription, because you're on a journey with them. So you're not losing them and you're not going back to find them. In some cases, we have customers and clients that are analog. So you also have to have a strategy for reaching out to analog customers. And that's where meetings come in. I think we don't do enough of planning meetings. So I do a lot of meetings. I do a lot of Skype, Zoom, Microsoft Teams meetings where I engage people. I book appointments for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, sometimes brainstorming sessions for an hour. So I don't think you can get all the information you need from desktop study, emails, phone calls. Sometimes you need to plan virtual and physical meetings. At this point in time, because of the COVID situation, it has to be virtual meetings. And then the good news is with the virtual meetings, it's a lot cheaper. I mean, I've done less flying in the past 3 months. I've been in London. Rather than going to America and going to all those places, I've been able to achieve a lot on online webinars and online meetings. And that's really helped shape the products, the services, the partnerships, the collaboration that we're on, and the alliances we're working on with our clients that are remotely located all over the world. So the most important thing is to identify the touches once you've engaged through surveys, emails, phone calls, meetings, virtual and face-to-face. You do the data analytics to identify what the problems and challenges are, and then you go in the opportunity diagnostics engagement. Retention of customers and clients is about both of you solving a problem, an issue, and a challenge that is on the ground at the moment, but furthermore, getting and creating or defining new opportunities from the problems, issues, and challenges that you have solved, and creating a partnership, strategic alliance, joint venture, or consortia approach to consistently solving those problems, not just for that particular client and customer, but for many more clients and customers. So you're actually growing the pie through ocean strategy and growing the business. Now, the value creation part of this is that not only have you saved time, money, and improved the efficiency for your customer and client and increased their sale, you have both identified a new opportunity for both your companies. So the ultimate really is to have your customers and your clients as partners and strategic alliance stakeholders in your business. And you can consistently work together in this process. So one thing I would say is you really need to pick your models. I don't need to share my screen anymore, so I'm going back to the main. So you really need to identify which platforms you're going to be very strong on. I mean, you can employ people to focus on other areas, but as an individual, or as it can be everywhere. So I, for example, I'm very happy on LinkedIn, I'm very happy on Twitter, I'm very happy on WhatsApp. I go to Instagram and Facebook very rarely, but everybody needs to know which platform they're going to use to deploy. The most important part of the story now is the meetings, the face-to-face meetings, online meetings, because that's the meetings and the online meetings that you're able to envision where your client, your customer is going. And then you can start the journeying together, because journeying for me is the most effective way of consistently developing business opportunities, market, and selling. And once your customers and clients have your confidence and they have the trust that you're working for the common good of their progress as well as yours, they will actually call you up and say, I have this problem, or somebody's approached me with this idea. Can we have a meeting where we can discuss it? And you'll be very surprised. Whilst you're having these meetings, brainstorming and reviewing these problems, issues, and challenges, opportunities begin to produce themselves. And then the next point is, what's your ecosystem? So from these opportunities that have come up, who can you pull in that has the required competencies, capabilities, and capacity that can deliver a more robust and a more sustainable solution, which becomes a bigger opportunity for many more people? So I would say get your tools. There are a lot of CRM tools that you can use. Get your platforms and build your ecosystem, and consistently engage. And I would say that the first thing you need to do is ask your family and friends, what do you think I do in my business? About 10 years ago, I asked my children, what do you think I do? And they thought I was a teacher. So you can just imagine that people around you may not even know what you're doing. So how can they support you with an opportunity? How can they support you with an idea? So I think during this lockdown time, stay-at-home time, it's a good time to test the waters. Ask your family and friends, what do they think about your business? What do they think? What do they advise do very well? And what do they advise that you need to improve on? And then you take all this feedback and you put it back into your business modeling and envisioning, and you're able to define a better journeying plan with your potential customers and clients, and then you can engage more effectively. So, I mean, I'm very happy to take questions after this, and I hope that when the schematic is shared by Mr. Ayodemi to everybody who's come on this program, that you would find an area where you're not doing so well, and you can actually find support to assist you to that area, because you can't be in every area. You really need to know your strength focus on your strength, and build the right teams, because together each achieves more, and lean on team members to play effectively in their own areas of strength that complements what you do. So I think business development, sales, and marketing, especially in the digital post-COVID era, is going to involve deploying a lot of online meetings and engagements, just like we're doing now, and ensuring that we translate issues, problems, and challenges into sustainable opportunities. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Madam. That was a wonderful one. Short and sharp. Okay, like you also reiterate, we will have the Q&A session after the last speaker. Now we have the last speaker for the next 30 minutes, and then we will wrap up and go for the Q&A, and then by 12:15 we should wrap up the class. So okay, again, thank you. So I believe